Now we can understand the meaning of this limit and application of this limit in solving the question. One example is already here. We have to find out, the question is limit x is tend to 0, 5x minus 3. This is function. What value will be there when x is tend to 0? So we have to take the basic concept, which one is explained just before, which one is interpreted just before, which one is make understood just before. So we have to follow the same thing here. Two columns will be there. One column will be of x and second value will be of the value of function, limiting value. See the value of x and the value of fx. Here it is the value of x and here it is fx. In first row we have to note down different values of x, and in second row we have to express different values of function. Observe here, x is tend to 0 means what? We have not to take exactly equal to 0, means it is approaching to 0. Restriction is there, limitation is there. X is not equal to 0, it is approaching to 0. So some value will be greater than 0 and some values of x are less than 0. See, this one is 0, 0 origin. If greater than 0 is going to positive direction, less than 0 means negative quantities. These are less than 0, so these are expressed here. So in this direction it is positive values, in this direction it is, and what value of x at this origin is there? That coordinate of this origin is 0, 0. It means the value of x is exactly 0 here. To limit x extend to 0. Clear? So what values of different values of x? So some values of x will be taken less than 0 and some values of x will be taken greater than 0. For which purpose? To draw a graph of this one and to represent this function. Since this function is linear equation, so it will always represent a straight line. Degree of this polynomial is 1. So this one is linear polynomial, and linear polynomial can be represented here. It will represent always a straight line. If we represent this value, it will be always what? A straight line. Observe, when the value of x is taken less than 1, so it is 0.1 minus 0.1. Second value approaching to 0, because we are approaching to 0. So 0.1 minus 0.1. So second value will be taken minus 0.01. Third value will be taken minus 0.001. Next value will be minus 0.0001. In this way, we are extending negative values towards 0. It means, suppose this value is here, so next value is there, next one is here, means all these values are approaching to where? 0. Similarly, greater values can also be taken, and that will extend where? If this quantity is taken, one value will be here, second here, here, and so on. It means positive values are also extending to or approaching to 0, and negative values are also approaching to 0. So let us see what happens. Now we are taking positive values 0.1, 0.01, 0.001, 0.0001, means all these values are approaching to where? 0. These are going greater value जा रहा है, तो these are decreasing values. These are decreasing values, and these values are increasing because smaller quantity is going to greater quantity and approaching to 0. Here greater quantities are there, it is decreasing step by step and approaching to 0. So this will be decreasing order. Here it will be increasing order. So these are arranged. On the basis of this value x, we can determine or calculate the value of 5x minus 3. If we put the value of x minus 0.1, then the value of 5x minus 3 will be calculated, and this will come minus 3.5. Why is it so? Because it will be 5 into the value of x, so it will be minus 0.1, so this will be minus 0.5. 5x is minus 0.5 and minus 3, so that will be minus 3.5. If this value is taken, so this one is minus 3.005. If this value is taken, so the value of function is minus 3.005. If value of x is taken minus 0.0001, then the value of 5x minus 3 is minus 3.005. Similarly, now greater quantities are decreasing here. Firstly 0.1 is there, then the value of 5x minus 3 is minus 2.5. Smaller quantity is taken again, it will be minus 2.95. Smaller quantity, this one minus 2.995. Again this smaller quantity, so the value is minus 2.9995. Observe here, the value of x is approaching to 0. Then the value of function is approaching to minus 3. See, observe here, minus 3.005. So these are negligible and it is approaching to minus 3. Similarly, if the value of x is approaching to 0, the value of a function again approaching to minus 2.9995 means approaching to minus 3. In this case, it is minus 3. In this case also, it is minus 3. How can we express in the language of mathematics? So this can be expressed limit x extend to 0, different values of x will be taken and this value is restricted. And what restriction is there? We have to take approaching to 0, not exactly 0. So what value of this function is there? By this chart it is approaching to minus 3. So in the language of mathematics, we can show this. Both the charts are representing limit x is tend to 0, then the value of function is minus 3. Now see, if x extend to 0, then 5x minus 3 is equal to minus 3. This one is represented in the language of mathematics. Now this value will be represented where? On Cartesian plane. If a plane is divided into 4 sections, 4 quadrants, so that division is known as Cartesian plane. First quad, second quad, third quad, fourth quad. You know, all these values are the value of x and y both are positive. Here the value of x is negative, the value of y is positive. Here both the value of x and y are Here in this quadrant, the value of x is positive, but the value of y is negative. So sign of this one is positive, negative. Here positive, positive. Here negative, negative. Here negative, positive. Here positive, negative. Just opposite. This first is opposite to third. Second is opposite to fourth. So sign will also be opposite. This one all positive, positive. So this will be all negative, negative. This one is negative, positive. So this one is positive, negative. Sign are also opposite. So these are some way or trick to identify the quadrants. And this one is already taught in previous classes about the quadrant. So no need to express here what are quadrants and how we arrange this Cartesian plane. So we have to locate the value of x and the value of fx. You know, two types of values are there, different value of x and different value of this function. So one will be represented where on x-axis, and this value of function will be represented where on y-axis. You may observe here. Now see, how can we determine the limiting value when x extend to 0? So what value of function would be there? It will be the point where it crosses to y-axis. That will be limiting value of this function. You may observe here. You may represent here. The limiting value of this one of 5x minus 3 will be that point on Cartesian plane where the linear equation of this function intersects y-axis. That point will be called what? Limiting value of that particular function. Is it? It is the limiting value. How to represent here? In first one, chart number first one, x is taken as minus 0.1. So this one is minus 1, and 10th part it will come here. So this point represent what? The x is taken minus 0.1. See, at that time the value of y-axis is minus 3.5. So this value is taken minus 0.1 here, and on y-axis it is minus 3.5. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So minus 3.5 will be where? Between minus 3 and minus 4. It will be here. Now this distance is taken minus 3.5, and this distance is taken minus 0.1, and both the values are intersecting at this point. You may observe here, and this value is just approaching to x is tend to 0. Means see, the value of x is taken just approaching to 0. Similarly, positive value is taken when the positive value of x is taken 0.1. It will come here. Then at that time the value of function is represented on y-axis, and that is equal to minus 2.5, and minus 2.5 will come at the midpoint of minus 2 and minus 3. You may observe minus 2 here and minus 3 here. It will be in between. So this distance is minus 3.5, minus 2.5, and this distance is taken where? Plus 0.1. The coordinate of this point will be what? The value of x is taken 0.1, and the value of y is, our function is minus 2.5. At this point it is minus 0.1, the value of x, and the value of y is minus 3.5. You may observe here, the rest will be left there. only first value of these two charts are taken. And for a straight line, how many points are required? We require only 2 points to represent the graph. A linear equation, if 2 points are represented, so after joining, whatever is obtained there, it will be straight line. If 2 points are there, so passing through 2 points, we can draw only one line, and that line will represent function, and it will represent always a straight line. Why is it representing here straight line? Because this one is linear equation, and linear equation, the degree of polynomial is 1, and always it is represented on a number line, and it is a straightforward, a straight line. So a linear equation always represents a straight line of different values of x. You may observe here. So this point is there, this point, joining both the points, putting the ruler, we can draw, and putting arrows. Arrows are compulsory because this one is function. Since x is variable here, so different value of x will be there. So if the value of x is changed, the value of fx function will also be changed. That's why the value of x and y are being changed here, and a straight line is obtained of this function. Now you may observe this straight line is intersecting y-axis where? At -3. And what limiting value of this one is there? -3 here, -3 here. This one is approaching to -3, this one is also approaching to -3. And by this graphical representation, the value of limit x is 10 to 0, 5x minus 3 is represented, and that is this point of intersection. At this point of intersection, what value of y is there? It is -3. This -3 is limiting value. You may observe here. So one value is taken after 0 of x, second value is taken before 0 of x. One value is taken here, second value is taken here. If the value of x is taken before 0, so that is left hand limitation. Left hand limitation. If greater quantity is taken, so that is right hand limitation. Clear? So in shortcut it is known as LHL and RHL. So LHL is taken, the value less than what extending value is there. It x is 10 to 0 means one value is just approaching to 0 but less than 0, and second value is greater than 0, that is on right hand side a little bit greater than 0, and that is right side of the 0, so that is a right hand limitation. The value which one is a little bit less than 0, so that is left hand limitation. So this point is representing value of x is left hand limitation, and this one is right hand limitation. So 0 plus, and this one is 0 minus. It is represented like that. Limit x extend to 0 minus means we are taking less value, and it is just approaching to 0 but less than 0. Second one is limit x extend to 0 plus means more than 0 but approaching to 0. So this value may be taken here. It is approaching to 0. This one is also approaching to 0. Both are approaching to 0. One is greater than and second one is less than. So these are left hand limitation and right hand limitation of this function. So this is represented limit x extend to 0 minus. 0 minus means less than 0, a little bit quantity less than. Suppose h is less than there, so it will be in the place of x it will be taken 0 minus h. If it is greater than 0, so x will be taken 0 plus h. But limit will be changed because h is also approaching to where? It is also approaching to 0. So limit will be there, limit h extend to 0. And in the place of x, what will be noted down? 0 minus h for left hand limit. And here x equal 0 plus h means we are talking about x extend to 0 plus. So what limit will be there? At that time, limit h extend to 0. Positive is there but just approaching to 0. See, this one is positive to 0. Means distance from this point to this is h. This from this to here is also h. So h less than 0, so 0 minus h. H more than 0, it is 0 plus h. Then what limit will be there? Then x extend to 0 will be converted to h extend to 0. Here also, if x extend to 0 plus, so this will be limit h extend to 0 in the place of x. What will be noted down? 0 plus h. In right hand limit, and in left hand limit it will be x will be equal to 0 minus h. In the place of x we have to note down 0 minus h. So these points are there. This one is left hand limit and this one is right hand limit. This one is less than 0 and this value is right more than 0. Now see, how can we check continuity? At this point, the value of limiting value of this function is minus 3. At this point also, the limiting value of, see, limiting value of this one is minus 3. At this stage, the limiting value is also minus 3. See, minus 3 in both the condition. At this point also minus 3. At this point also minus 3. And function of this one at x equal to 0, this value is resulting to what? 3 here. So F3, LHL and RHL, all these values are equal. If all these values are equal, the value of limit at RHL, the value of limit at RHL and the value of function, all these values are equal, then this will be in continuous. There would not be any break because this one is approaching to minus 3, this one is also approaching to minus 3 and the value of function is already minus 3. So left hand limit is minus 3, limiting value, left hand limiting value is minus 3, left hand, right hand limiting value is also minus 3 and the value of function is already minus 3, we have decided here. In this way, this minus 3 is the limiting value of this function where it cuts to which axis? Y axis. This line is cutting here at minus 3 and this one is limiting value and this one is represented here. In this way, we have understood what meaning of limit is there, what meaning of continuity is there. There is no break, a straight line is going. So this type of expansion where at this point the limiting value is minus 3, at this point also the value is minus 3, at here minus 3 function, the value of function is minus 3. In this way, we have represented limit x is tend to 0, 5x minus 3 and that is equal to minus 3. By this way, we can solve this type of questions by taking these left hand limitations, right hand limitations and the value of functions at that particular point. By this way, we can solve all those questions related to limit and continuity. If any doubt is there, you may consult it, you may ask. We will discuss this type of questions in next lecture. Till that, have a nice day.